So could President Trump amend this amendment? And what could it mean if it is to happen? Let's bring in Avery Friedman, a civil rights attorney and law professor in Cleveland, and criminal defense attorney Richard Herman joining us from New Orleans. Good to see you both.
Hi, Fred.
Okay, so Richard, you first. Can a president unilaterally amend an amendment?
Right. The crazy lunacy that he's talking about is the Constitution of the United States, that he swore an oath to uphold and defend. People forgot that. He does not have the inherent power to issue an executive order to modify the United States Constitution. I don't care what legal scholars he claims are advising him. If they are, they don't know what they're talking about. He does not have that inherent power. It's a constitutional process that has to take place, Fred. Now, the issue has never been determined by the United States Supreme Court of whether a child is born in the United States to perhaps an illegal alien or someone who's not documented, or, that issue has not gone to the Supreme Court yet. But the issue of whether the president has the power to modify the Constitution by executive order, the answer to that is unequivocally no, N-O.
So except that maybe this is the president's approach of saying, hey, senators, members of Congress, this is what I'd like to happen so that they can, so that there is that two-thirds majority in both houses to make it happen. Richard?
It's not going to happen, Fred, because there's an election on Tuesday, and things are going to be substantially different after this election. So he can say what he wants to happen. It's not going to happen. And interestingly, this president is so obsessed with immigration and illegal immigration. And, in 1988, his first wife, that's the first time she became an American citizen, in 1988. And before that, she had 3 children. So what would happen to the status of those children if his law was enacted? There's just no thought process. The President of the United States claiming craziness, Fred. It's really absurd that he would make statements like this. It's to divert attention away from the real issues in this country and cause a divisive atmosphere. That's why he says these preposterous 80 lies one day last week. It's just insane.
All right. Avery Friedman, Richard Herman, the gentlemen have spoken. Good to see you guys. Appreciate it. Always love having you.